We started selling Tug of War boots about 20 years ago, which is a very strange thing to start getting into. This was prompted by the fact that every season, every March onwards, we'd meet young farmers who'd come in and they'd want boots for Tug of War. Traditionally, the leather studded boots were used, but of course that's all bygone now. So it's very hard to find a boot that would take a plate that they need to anchor to the bottom. We came across many years ago the winter ice climbing boots and developed different ways of sorting those boots out, which was ideal for Tug of War world. Well, why would we use mountaineering boots for Tug of War? Plainly because they're obviously, to begin with, much more robust than boots for common workwear or for wandering around town. In the late 80s, they started using heavy plastic mountaineering boots with a removable inner, which mimicked the ski boot fraternity, but they differed in different ways. They were designed to walk for long distances and to be rigid for the crampons, the points that they use to climb ice. And the manufacturing traits of those boots and the strength was perfect for Tug of War. In Tug of War, it's essential that there's no grip or any other adhering advantage on the boots at all. All they have is a plate on the heel, a heel plate, which they dig in. That's their only purchase. So the big problem to overcome in any Tug of War application is having the ability to anchor a plate soundly to the heel. So the structure of the boot has to be able to accept that. Once you've got a superstructure in a boot that will take a heel, then it's just a question of overcoming the drilling and connecting problems to that boot. We've been selling these at least 18 or so years, and I think we must have sold at least 1,500, but we never really kept a tally. And people say, well, I never heard of you, which teams? I never kept a list of teams, but we've sent them all over the world, all over the UK, and we get people who come back years later. Our team had them, have you got any more? They do last a hell of a long time. The main problem in the Tug of War world, and the main problem that we have, is not selling these boots, it's obtaining stocks of them. In the surplus trade, you get what the military dispose of. These boots that we sell are particular to the German army. They have 3 Alpine battalions. There's only a certain amount of men that get them, so there isn't that many boots. Also, fashion in the boot world. The plastic boots are now everything goes round, so they're changing the styles of the plastic boots now. So lots of these things are becoming whole units, which don't lend themselves to resoling, etc. So it's impossible to say how long we can maintain our supplies or how long the industrial techniques that they use will continue to support heavy Tug of War boots.